It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, the talk has been that they don't want to play with caution tonight. They want to let it all hang out. They seem to be a pretty revved up group coming into this game. We'll see if that translates into success on the court. Guys, we know about the accolades Steph Curry has received as a player, the MVPs, becoming one of the most widely recognized faces in the NBA. But you have to credit him for just how far he's come since he came into the league, Shaq.
You know what? One of the hardest workers in the game, improves on something every season, and Ernie added a new shimmy to his game after he hits big shots. A little shimmy, Ernie.
You know
I'm
what?
telling you now.
I like the shimmy, Shaq, but I think he came in as a shooter, Ernie, and then all of a sudden now he's become more of an all-around player. But I think the biggest improvement is his body. He's now, at one time, was thought of as injury-prone, and now not at all, because I think that's the work ethic that he has in the summertime.
Can you do the shimmy, Shaq?
Do it with me, Ernie. Oh.
On the floor, the visiting Golden State at the other forward position. Draymond Green. At shooting, Klay Thompson. At center, DeMarcus Cousins. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the Pistons team is Steve Kerr.
We're at the sold-out arena in San Antonio, Texas. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And David Aldridge will be on our sideline tonight reporting. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond with the 3 and the 4. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Klay in the backcourt. And it's Cousins in at the center position. And DeMar DeRozan, a multiple All-Star, last season a career high for him in scoring.
Yeah, this guy has become dominant on the offensive end. If you want to nitpick his game, you could say he could be a better defender. And certainly, with his ability to rebound, his athleticism, I think he's just scratching the surface on that end.
I'll tell you, a little bit of an old-school offensive approach for DeMar DeRozan. He doesn't focus on that three-point shot, guys. He wants to attack the paint and work himself to the free throw line. It's been effective.
Now, here's DeRozan after the miss from Stephen Curry. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Been a pretty even matchup this season with each team winning one game. So what's the key tonight as they try to take the advantage? He said in a word, defense. They can score with anybody, and we can score too, but we can't get into a shootout with these guys. We have to slow it down and make this a slugfest. We'll see if that strategy pays off tonight with a win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks very much, David. They recognize how difficult it is to face an offensive-minded team like this one.
They pose a lot of challenges for sure, mainly because teams have put so much effort into defending them.
Well, I think it's more mental effort than anything else, Greg. It takes great awareness to be effective defensively against them. You can't get lost, and you always have to be in the right position.
And with a long-range shot becoming such a staple, Doris, do you think DeRozan's game suffers for his aversion to threes?
I don't at all, Kevin, because he's perfected his style of play. He's the master of the mid-range. This guy draws a ton of fouls, and because you've got to send an extra defender, his teammates get space to operate.
What can you say about the playmaking ability of Draymond Green? He has evolved, Doris, into a point forward for one of the most high-powered offenses in NBA history.
Right, Draymond Green makes this system work. He's got tremendous vision. He can handle the basketball, can create for his teammates, and most importantly, he's an unselfish guy who wants his teammates to score.
It's Curry outside from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 5.
Steph Curry's ability to shoot the basketball off the dribble may be as special as we've ever seen in the history of the league.
Passes to Gasol. Now the feed to Aldridge. Shot from 12. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
And stolen by Aldridge. Gay against Durant. Gay kicks to Gasol. Durant with the steal. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Well, I'll tell you, Steph Curry almost as accurate as a passer as he is as a shooter, and that's saying something, Kevin.
Spurs trail by 7. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Murray kicks to Gasol. Dishes to Gay. To halt the run, Cousins pulls it in.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
And Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Thompson against DeRozan. Green with the block.
You simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
And now it's a double-digit lead. And it's 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Boy, think about last season for Kevin Durant, guys. He was putting up yet another MVP-type season before that knee injury made him miss extended time. But then he comes back, and he's the MVP of the NBA Finals. I think he'd make that trade, guys.
And for Durant last season was filled with so much scrutiny for his decision to leave Oklahoma City, go to Golden State. Still, he was having an elite year with his offense before that knee issue.
Well, there's so much talk about where Kevin Durant chose to play that people tended to forget a few things. This is one of the most dangerous and consistent scorers we've ever seen in the NBA, and he will find a way to blend his skill in with any team.
Now, here's Gasol. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Gay with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's DeRozan. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Kevin, that's perfect use of the screen. And DeMar DeRozan just goes through every sequence and progression and makes the right choice.
Cousins, no good. Spurs trail by 10. DeRozan passes to Murray. The rejection by Cousins.
You just can't get those kinds of shots past Cousins. When he's in the area, he's really good at getting a hand on the ball.
Now here's Murray, guarded by Curry. Murray dishes to DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. Nobody near Gay. No good with the triple.
At some point, he has to stop shooting. How is this helping his team?
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Again, Curry missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's DeRozan. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 8 points.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Aldridge a screen. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the defense harassing him every step of the way makes that a really tough look.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Outside for Durant. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss. Cousins dishes to Green. For 3, Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 11 points in the game.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. Green against Aldridge. Murray kicks to Gay. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Gay. Off the screen, and he drops that one in. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
Always got to stay with Gay. He's a nuisance when he gets a screen. Fantastic at capitalizing in these situations.
Another miss by Gay.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Durant for 3. That shot no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside DeRozan. Gay outside. Gasol a screen on Green. Nice D from Cousins.
You know, they're trying to battle back, but he's missing shots this period.
Thompson misses. Spurs trail by 14. Murray with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Kicks to Gasol. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Murray. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And some changes here for the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Gasol. Bellinelli comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mills in for Murray. And the Warriors also making a change. Jerebko's checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Doris, so much offense is perimeter generated right now. What, if anything, could get us back to running more plays, say, through the post?
Do you think we could reinvent Hakeem Olajuwon or perhaps Patrick Ewing or
I wish we could. I wish we could.
Because I know this.
Good point.
Every time I walk by a pickup game on the outside, you see guys sprinting to the three-point line and looking to be Steph Curry.
I know. Drills it from outside.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Curry kicks to Bell. Pass to Livingston. Back to Bell. Outside Curry. Pass to Livingston. Over Bellinelli. Livingston, no luck.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
And Mills kicks to Bertans. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, he's got wonderful touch from deep, right? And with his size, a defender has a hard time even bothering him on the perimeter.
Feeds it to Bell. There's the dish to Livingston. No good, unable to end this run.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Here's Bertans. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Bellinelli. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And there's the pass to Bell. Here's Iguodala. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Iguodala at his best. A terrific drive. Gets to the rim with ease.
Mills passes to Bellinelli. From downtown, and again, it's San Antonio with a three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Iguodala. Knocks it loose, but they recover it. And Bell kicks to Curry. Jacks up a three. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 11.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Back to Mills. There's the screen. Now here is Pirtle. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Aldridge. Kept alive. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Iguodala.
Oh, my God.
That's how you attack. Wow.
How'd he do that? Wow, Iguodala, an incredible dunk. Woo, did he leave the ground quickly.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. He feeds it to Urebko. Jacks up a three. That shot misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Bertans. He's covered by Iguodala. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Trains the three-pointer. Bellinelli's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for San Antonio.
Gentlemen, this guy goes from good three-point shooter to great when you give him that kind of space.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Boy, remember when Steph Curry came out of the draft and there seemed to be more questions than answers? He didn't have an NBA body. He was too skinny. He was not going to hold up physically through injuries. All seems laughable now, doesn't it, Kev?
The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Livingston with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Urebko. It's tipped.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this. And the Gasol brothers, Pau, talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother, and I'm proud of what he's become as a basketball player and as a man.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Especially when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers. I mean, they traded him to Memphis for his brother, and that does all seem like fiction, doesn't it?
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Well, you love the determination. It seems like every rebound is theirs for the taking. They are overwhelming the opposition.
They've got Pirtle. Mills out there with Bellinelli. And it's Walker in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And the first ever NBA player out of Austria, Jakob Poeltl, the 9th overall pick back in 2016.
And remember, he was the Pac-12 Player of the Year as a sophomore at Utah. This guy's 7'1", pretty good athlete, still adding strength, though, to bang bodies at the NBA level.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Here's Bellinelli following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's the screen. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Spurs trail by 8. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded, show care, understand what makes them tick. If that doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
And the military background of Popovich plays a part in this way of thinking, David. It's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years. The Warriors making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Warriors leading by 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And something that surprised me last season was the play of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. He's always been, Doris, considered a solid defender. But he seemed to make a bigger jump last year in how he impacted that end of the floor.
Well, let's remember, Kev, that there was so much talk about who would protect the rim for the Golden State Warriors when Kevin Durant came aboard. Turns out he was their rim protector. This guy has a career high in blocks and formed an incredible duo with Draymond Green up front. Just great stuff.
Here's Curry after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Livingston, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Mills with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Mills kicks to Bertans. There's a screen beyond the arc. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Mills.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
To the right side. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Now here's Walker. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Bellinelli dishes to Pirtle. That evens the score.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Curry. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Pau Gasol's checked in for Perk. Gay comes in for Davis Bertans. And it's DeRozan in for Bellinelli. Now here's Gay. Back to Gasol. They set the pick. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Warriors on D. On the clock. Ball's knocked loose. Durant with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. And that's now 6 points for Iguodala. Now here's Murray, guarded by Curry. Murray, the pass to Gasol. DeRozan again to Iguodala. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I think when it comes to his post play, having someone in his face almost brings out the best in DeMar DeRozan. His focus becomes even sharper.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And the Warriors with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Bell. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's DeRozan. That shot off. Nice D from Durant.
And they continue to control the glass.
Curry gets to Durant. Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
When Curry is on the floor, you can just see how he impacts the play. Even when he doesn't have the ball, defenders can't help off too far or he'll make him pay. Doris, I've seen defenders give up an open layup just not to give Curry a clean look from deep.
Well, that's why the stat sheet doesn't tell the entire story relative to the influence Steph Curry has on the outcome of the game. The commitment required to cover Curry allows opportunities for other people on his team.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Now here's Murray. And Gasol now top of the key. He kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Murray. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Durant, no good. Spurs trail by 11. Here's DeRozan. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
In the Spurs last season, how about setting the all-time record for consecutive winning seasons with 20? This is a group that's won 50 or more games in every one of those seasons except the strike-shortened one in '99.
Now here's Murray. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Here's the screen. Walker dishes to DeRozan. Gets a very good look and converts. DeRozan's got 7 points for the quarter.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
And Greg, for the Spurs, they're so competitive. It's inevitable. They just win year after year.
Yeah, but that big three of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili, the all-time winningest trio in the history of our league, had a lot to do with it. And as that era comes to an end, they're doing a terrific job of just picking up new star talent without skipping a beat.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Thompson passes to Curry. The 3. San Antonio with the rebound. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I'll tell you, with that being his second foul, now you've got to be more careful. You can't give the officials any excuse to whistle him for number 3 before the end of this half.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, we all have hobbies outside basketball, Doris. You've said that one of your passions is cooking, and I know this personally. I have to ask, what's your best dish? What's your specialty?
You know, that might be too many to name, but if I were to pick just one, I would probably have to say my chicken tetrazzini is my children's favorite. Boy, I can throw down in the kitchen, Kevin.
Learn that from Mom? Did you just pick that up on your own? How'd you learn to be such a good cook?
You know, my daughter and I, that was one thing that sort of really bonded us. We would watch a little cooking show on TV, head to the kitchen, and try to reproduce it. So Sarah and I did some work.
Love that stuff.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Here's DeRozan. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Aldridge. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Curry. 24 points for him. Thompson from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Spurs trail by 11. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's the feed to DeRozan. 3 from Gay. Thompson with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Curry dishes to Green. Left side Curry. At the elbow, it's Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
And at this point, everyone knows just how deadly this Warriors offense can be. So many weapons and all the stars that can just take over a game doors. It really is a matter of pick your poison.
Well, to me, Kev, it's arguably one of the best offenses the NBA has ever seen. Statistically, they have put up numbers on par with any other great team in history. The threes are the sizzle, but to measure this team strictly in that category would be a disservice.
Outside for Curry. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Gay. Hands the 12-footer. Gay's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs.
And this is an area where Gay is especially dangerous. A terrific mid-range scorer.
Curry attacking. Rejected by Gasol. With the floater. Green with the block. They get it back, but he recovers it. Gasol kicks to DeRozan. He tries for 3. Drills the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 12 now in this quarter.
What a difference in the second quarter. His shooting, much more confidence, much more accuracy.
Curry. He's checked in for San Antonio. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Spurs trail by 6. Outside DeRozan. And the 3 off target. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Thompson misses.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Livingston. And the shot no good, a bit short. And San Antonio shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Here's Bellinelli. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And the Spurs with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Gasol. Davis Bertans comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Tries to snap the cold streak. Livingston, no luck.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Hard to believe that for a long time the Warriors were one of the bottom-dwelling teams in the NBA. When this ownership group took over, it completely changed the franchise.
Right. There were some highs for Warrior fans if you think about the Rick Barry era, the Run TMC years, and of course we believe. But this team clearly has been the high point of this franchise. I admire Warriors fans because even through the losing, they stuck with their team.
That's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
You know, Greg, what a luxury to have a guy with size who can make that shot.
Cook, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. 41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Cook. Unable to get that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. The three from Mills. The Warriors pull it in. Cousins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Thompson misses. San Antonio trailing here. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Outside Aldridge. Pirtle kicks to Aldridge. They set the pick. Mills passes to Bertens. Takes a three. No good on the buzzer beater. It's been all about... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here. Got Shaq. Got Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show on 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
A spectacular aerial shot of downtown San Antonio, Texas, the Tower Life Building, front and center. We welcome you back. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. The Spurs shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. And it's Cousins in at the pivot, manning the middle. Durant for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Warriors. Murray dishes to Gay. Passes it to DeRozan. Aldridge sets up the pick now for DeRozan. Over Thompson. Green with the block. Outside Curry. Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And Gay isn't easy to tie up, using his length and muscle to kind of power through the defense.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
DeRozan drills the elbow jumper. DeRozan's got 18 points in the game.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Durant, no good.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
They get it again. Aldridge. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. It's his first trip to the line. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And LaMarcus Aldridge really possesses tremendous shooting touch when you consider this guy's basically a 7-footer, and he's increasing that range. Last season, up over 40% from 3.
Count it, good.
Boy, how about the long strides of Klay Thompson? You sell out on the jumper, he puts it on the deck and drives it.
Tipped away. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Now here's DeRozan. 18 points for him. Gasol, a screen on Durant. Here's Gay. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 15 here tonight. And Aldridge doesn't shoot a ton of threes, yet he still earns his keep in that mid-range.
Yeah, on that left block, back to the basket, and with his size, that turnaround Jay is just about unstoppable.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's DeRozan. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 16th rebound on the night. Thompson for 3. Nice D from DeRozan. Spurs trail by 3. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. Green with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Of course, a lot of great catch and shoot players in this league, but who's the best right now at creating space for his shot off the dribble?
I'd say respectively the point guards that we saw in the NBA Finals, Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving, and they go about their business a little bit differently. Obviously, it's the handle of Kyrie Irving and his ability to not only navigate tight spaces, but his ability to finish with both hands and the creativity and the English sometimes necessary. For Steph Curry, it's the majesty and the danger of guarding the three-point shot, which then he combines with that ability to shake and bake and go off the dribble. Really tough contains both of them.
I like how you mentioned the finish, because the finish sometime you can get in there and make it look great, but you can't get the 2.
You got to put the points on the board, baby.
The free throw drops for Curry. Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
3 from Gay. Cousins pulls it in.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Over Gasol. Cousins, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Looking to get back on track here, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 6. Warriors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. That's tipped. Durant against Gay. Dishes it to Gasol. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Well, what an offensive display by DeMar DeRozan. This guy has been a handful all night.
The shot by Curry, no good. Spurs shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Curry brings the double. Back to Murray for the lead. That one misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Kicks to Cousins. Over Gasol. That misses off the backboard. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Thompson. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. The dish to Murray. Back to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Gay. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Now here's Durant. He's got 21. Over Gay. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you can tell Kevin Durant is percolating right now. He is exceptional at getting to his rhythm.
Shoots from 14, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 8 points for Gay. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Curry, good.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Gay. Makes it off the glass. Gay's got 10 points.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Here is Durant. He's got 23. Curry on the wing. Back to Durant. Takes the three. Durant with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
San Antonio trailing here. Curry is inside. He's covered by Murray.
There's a number of ways Steph Curry can finish the basketball. He's got English, he's got touch, he's got just about whatever you need to draw fouls.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Then for the Warriors, Bell is checked in for Cousins. Jerebko comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Now here is Pirtle. Bellinelli for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bellinelli's got it all tied up now for San Antonio. Livingston dishes to Bell. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Walker. To the middle. Pass to Mills. Outside, Bellinelli. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Here's Curry. Rebound, San Antonio. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Well, that's an example of 2 teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Outside Curry. Here's the screen. Feeds to Iguodala. Releases. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you, it's a special thing to watch Steph Curry when he's starting to percolate. This guy is an offensive machine.
Here's Bellinelli. He's got 14. Here's Bertans. No good from outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now the pass to Jerebko, stolen by Walker. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Mills. He's got 8. He dishes it to Bellinelli. He feeds it to Walker. Spurs passing it around. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Warriors trail. Iguodala kicks to Bell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
And how about last season, Steve Kerr becoming the fastest coach in NBA history to reach the 200-win plateau? This guy has had nothing but success in his first run and already considered one of the elite coaches in the league.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Got a piece of it. Walker against Thompson. And Walker kicks to Bellinelli. And here's Mills. 8 points for him. Bellinelli. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Warriors the rebound. Thompson outside. The three ball. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And Walker kicks to Bellinelli. And here's Mills for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jerebko's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson passes to Jerebko. Outside for Curry. Yep, that one goes. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, one thing I think that goes overlooked about Steph Curry is his finishing ability on the interior. He's had seasons, Kev, where the high percentage from close range is something you'd only expect from a big man.
Here's Bellinelli. He's got 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Walker. And Golden State also making a change. Evans, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. The feed to DeRozan. Over Jerebko. San Antonio again missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Yep, that one goes.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
Kevin Durant.
So it's the Spurs now. 6-point game. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Fires from 18. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Boy, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than settling for the jumper.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by Bell. Warriors leading by 4. Iguodala with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Iguodala outside. He kicks to Bell. Passes it to Jerebko. There's the triple. And another 3 for Golden State. Here's Pirtle. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 6 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Well, guys, really good court vision, allowing DeRozan to make that pass. You know, he sees the play developing way in advance.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Only difference is competitiveness. Stick with the strategy, stick with each other.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Warriors leading by 7. Mills at point with Bellinelli. They're the backcourt. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Bertans in the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Dishes it to DeRozan. Back to Mills. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
Shakes his man by using exceptional use of the screen. I mean, from there, it's smooth sailing.
Curry kicks to Durant. The dish to Thompson. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 30 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, the three-point stroke is just so effortless by Kevin Durant. It is a thing of beauty.
Bellinelli for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Curry with the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's DeRozan. There's Tennis, the pass to Pirtle. It's tipped. Here's Bertans. The tray. Drills it from outside.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's just taking your eyes off the target before releasing the pass. Very careless.
And the Spurs with some changes. Pau Gasol's checked in for Pirtle. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge in for Bertans. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Golden State.
Boy, this guy has had a major impact on this game. The scoring he has done has propelled them to this lead.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Back to Mills. Aldridge left side. Over Jerebko. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Aldridge.
His mid-range game is what sets Aldridge apart from the other bigs in our league. He's about as accurate a shooter as you'll find among players with his size. I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Cousins with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And Cousins really is a fantastic post player. Once he gets the ball in a spot he likes, he is going to score.
For the finish, and Cousins throws it down.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. DeJounte Murray comes in for Patty Mills. And Golden State also making a change. Green's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He was not happy with their shot selection, and he let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense. Stay with the plan. We'll see if they can get it going.
Boy, how about that look from Klay Thompson? For a player known for his shooting, that passing, very special.
Spurs trail by 13. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Curry can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. Green with the block.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Over Gay. Durant, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player as well. Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense.
Curry kicks to Green. Outside Curry. Rebound San Antonio. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, Murray with it. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up from deep. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 15 points in just the second half.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Aldridge a screen. Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. And DeRozan. Here we go. He took good advantage of that screen. DeRozan's got 22.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Aldridge a screen. Durant against Gay. Clock at 6. Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. DeRozan against Thompson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Here's Cousins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you can tell that Cousins wants to win badly. A super competitive guy. His skill set is off the charts.
And he can't hit the second. Spurs trail by 18. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled 7-footers this league has ever seen. Whether it's the low post, high post, flaring off picks, you want the ball in his hands.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's DeRozan. That one wide left. And Pau Gasol, a very good perimeter shooter, starting to stretch his range out beyond that 3-point arc.
Yeah, his face-up game is becoming more and more prominent. Working from that elbow, he's become more of a triple threat. He can shoot it, drive it, and pass at a high level.
Green with the block, and he gets it back. They need this. Hits it despite the hat. Great, strong finish, and he'll go to the line for one more. They get Stephen Curry. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, it is so rare to see a player like Draymond Green who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, right? This guy moves so well, anticipates every play on the floor. He is just so disruptive and can shut down a player on any given night.
And you think, Doris, about the impact of Draymond Green, and he has had on that defensive end, again, Defensive Player of the Year last season in the NBA. Beyond the triple. doubles without any points. He can just erase chances in crunch time.
I would say he is about the last guy you want to go at when the game is hanging in the balance, because his defense raises its level when the game is going to be determined. I think he might have another player of the year on the defensive end in his tool belt before it's all said and done.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Gasol. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Pirtle, he is checked in for Pau Gasol.
You know, if you ask most coaches in the league who is the best player off the bench, they'll probably tell you Andre Iguodala. He just gives you so much, right? The ability to be a playmaker, to make open shots. He's an incredible floor leader for the second unit. Everything you could ask for in a sub, it's Andre Iguodala.
Warriors leading by 17. Durant dishes to Cousins. No good on the triple. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Gay against Iguodala. Steps back and shoots. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And for Andre Iguodala, most coaches would tell you he is the best off-the-bench option in the league, but he doesn't look like he'll ever win a 6th Man of the Year award.
And I think, Kevin, that goes to how the award is voted on more than it says anything about Andre Iguodala's impact on a basketball game. The 6th Man of the Year is usually the highest scoring reserve. Iguodala's effect on winning goes well beyond putting points on the board. Boy, that's high impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Over Thompson. And the shot falls short this time.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
DeRozan, good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And that's now 27 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, the low post play of DeMar DeRozan is starting to demand some attention. This guy is so well-rounded offensively.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
Murray with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Kicks it to Gay. That one misses, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Durant wide open, he fires. He trains the quick shot. Durant's got 39.
Well, Kev, we know that Kevin Durant can score at all 3 levels, right there doing work in the mid-range.
Pass to Gay. 1:58 left in the game.
And Gay has incredible lift on these dunks. Tremendous at slamming it in when given room to fly.
Timeout called the Warriors. And Rudy Gay suffered the injury last season, but was still a wanted man when free agency rolled around, Greg, and San Antonio got him.
Yeah, I mean, the Spurs made a big offer for him, and Gay felt it was the right fit. Interesting to see how his role develops in San Antonio this year. Still, there's a feeling that he's got a lot left in the tank. And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Evans passes to Bell. Now here's Livingston, guarded closely. Evans kicks to Bell. Kicks it out to Evans. The three knocks down the three ball. Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move his feet well and can guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards to power forwards is something that makes him special.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And on the road, silencing the crowd, what a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
And finally finding a rhythm, but unfortunately, a little too late.
Well, you wonder if they can use the momentum they've built here into the next game, because this one looks over.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Golden State foul.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Livingston. Pass to Evans. Shoots over Walker. Here's Livingston. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.